All right, so due to some things that are changing in life, looks like I am about to jump back into the position of being a guitar player again. And as I currently only have one electric guitar, I have the mindset of getting a backup or maybe even a main. I'm not really sure yet. I'm not sure the direction it's going to go. Seeing as how I have an affinity, no pun intended, for like cheaper instruments that are still built well that I can mod and tinker with, because that's kind of my thing. I have this Squier Sonic Strat pulled up right here because this really caught my eye as something that's very simple. The fact that it's a hardtail, look at this, so you have no cutout on the back of the body. You know, hardtail and one pickup. And under this pick guard, it is routed for HSH. I'm going to be playing at church, and I likely, if I got a guitar like this, I would swap the pick guard for a 2 humbucker, with a slot for a switch and stuff. So I know that seems like a lot of modding to do for something like this, that's $250, to get it to where I want it to be, but the plan would be to review it in stock form and see how it is, and then try some very affordable pickups in it that sort of suit the price range that it is. But this is just one option. I also really like to check out these unknown brands like this. Acklot? I don't know. Like, look at this, 4.5 stars out of 5 with 45 ratings. Something like this. By the way, to kind of give you an idea, I'm looking in the Fender sort of camp of style of guitars, and you'll notice that this is, what color is this? Sonic blue. It's not very blue. And then this is a very blue. Blue is my favorite color. I don't currently have a blue instrument. I'm actually willing to pay this $50 over this. What is it called, this color? Obsidian black. Yeah, I'll pay extra for the blue here because this is a fantastic deal. I already know with an instrument like this that the pickups are generally not very good, or they're not to the liking of what I want. So I'm probably going to, replace them pretty early on. But this one, for example, has a roasted maple neck. It has a flat radius. It has stainless steel frets. All this stuff is leading me to believe that this is going to be fantastic. And you get a lot because you're not paying for a name brand. Fender feels highly about their stuff, but everybody else blows it out of the water. And then a third option of something that just kind of came up is I'm not sold on necessarily going with exactly the traditional look. So something like this is a possibility. It has the Telecaster shape, but it's more modern. And, like 294 is really good. Once again, high output humbuckers. I'm going to replace them with some low output pickups for this church kind of vibe. Oh, yeah, see. There you go. I'm going to go for something probably under 8K because I don't know how many of you are in this sort of space, but generally you want bright, open sounding, non-muddy pickups for this kind of music that I'm going to be doing. So, and then you just lather on the delay and reverb and you're good to go. So yeah, what other options do you guys know of that are out there? Something cheap, something that I can mod and tinker with. This is really cool. These are all really cool. And I'm sure there's a bunch of options, truly. I mean, I really know that there is, but I'm just curious to see what you guys have or what you're curious about, because whatever I get will end up being featured in videos on my channel.